Today we're diving into 6 seriously underrated 12-episode Isekai anime you probably skipped, ignored, or accidentally replaced with another generic reincarnation show. Stick around because this lineup has surprises, madness, plot twists, and number 3 will absolutely mess with your head. Kicking off with number 6, The Wrong Way to Use Healing Magic. This anime starts like every other regular kid dragged to another world setup, but instead of becoming the chosen hero with sparkly powers, our boy Usato gets kidnapped. Yes, kidnapped. Because he looks like he'd be good at healing magic. Next thing you know, he's thrown into a military-style boot camp run by a smiling menace named Rose. And when I say menace, I mean that woman trains healers like she's preparing them for the Olympics, the apocalypse, and a family reunion with demons, all at once. What makes this series so good is how it flips the healer trope on its head. Healers aren't soft support characters here, they're frontline tanks who get punched into competence. Usato learns healing magic the same way some of us learned math, violently and against our will. And honestly, the character growth is insanely satisfying. The battles slap, the comedy is chaotic, and the world building feels way bigger than 12 episodes deserve. Is it perfect? Nah. Some villains have the personality depth of a wet napkin, but the charm and energy make up for it. If you've ever wanted an anime where the healer throws hands, literally, this one delivers beautifully. Sliding to number 5, Isekai Cheat Magician. Look, this anime gets memed on for being generic, but hear me out. Sometimes you need a straightforward power fantasy with clean fights, flashy magic, and characters who don't spend 20 episodes deciding whether they want to save the world or take a nap. Taichi and Rin get summoned together, shocking I know, and they instantly become overpowered. I mean, Taichi is so broken that even other broken characters look at him like, bro, relax. What I love is the pacing. It moves fast, the action looks great, and even if the plot isn't reinventing the Isekai wheel, it's at least spinning it with style. Plus, Rin carries half the show by being smarter, cooler, and honestly more interesting than Taichi sometimes. The villains, well, they try. Half of them feel like they wandered in from another anime, but the battles are fun enough that you forgive it. And can we talk about the magic system? It actually has rules. Not those "this power works because the author said so" rules, but real structure. The show doesn't always use it perfectly, but when it works, it works. If you're in the mood for a clean, shiny, easy-to-watch isekai with good vibes and pretty spells, this is your comfort show. Don't sleep on it. Landing on number 4, The Strongest Sage with the Weakest Crest. This one is peak. I reincarnated because I was too strong and got bored. And honestly, I respect it. Our boy Matthias was so powerful in his previous life that he literally reincarnated just to vibe with a new skill set. Except he ends up with the world's weakest crest, at least according to everyone else. But Matty being Matty turns that weak crest into something that makes ancient demons nervous. The fun comes from how clueless the world is. Magic has basically devolved into low-budget nonsense, and Matty shows up like a walking tutorial correcting everyone. Teachers, nobles, monsters, he humbles all of them. The comedy hits hardest when he casually breaks the rules of magic like he's correcting kindergarten homework. Now let's be honest, the animation dips sometimes. Some scenes look amazing, others look like the budget took a lunch break. But the story? Surprisingly entertaining. The teamwork moments with Luri, Alma, and Iris bring good energy, and the villains, while predictable, are fun to roast. If you enjoy reincarnation power fantasies with a smugly competent MC who doesn't brag, because he doesn't need to, this anime absolutely scratches the itch. Looking at number 3, Wise Man's Grandchild. Okay, hear me out. This show is chaos in the best way. Shin Wolford is raised by literal legends, learns magic casually while growing up in the woods, and then gets unleashed into society with zero understanding of common sense. And this boy is OP to the point where even other OP protagonists would look at him and say, "Calm down, superhero." The school arc gives classic Magic Academy but funnier energy. The friendship group is lovable, the spells go nuclear every time Shin sneezes, and the romance angle is cute without dragging. The villains, meanwhile, act like they're starring in a darker anime entirely. They show up all serious, only for Shin to erase their plans like poorly saved files. Now, real talk. The story structure can be messy. Sometimes it jumps from goofy slice of life to global disaster like it's changing TV channels. But that contrast is part of the charm. And the world building? Surprisingly solid when it wants to be. This is the kind of anime you watch when you want pure entertainment. Big spells, big laughs, big bro, did he just do that energy throughout. But trust me, number 3. It'll mess with your head in the best way possible. Marching into number 2, Drifters. This anime is different. Dark, stylish, brutal, and absolutely unhinged in that creator of Hellsing way. Historical figures get isekai'd into a war-torn fantasy world, and instead of panicking, they immediately start causing advanced-level chaos. Yoichi, Nobunaga, Toyohisa, they're all tactical, deadly, and terrifyingly competent. The tone is heavy, the humor is dark, and the battles go crazy. The art style punches you right in the eyeballs in the best possible way. And unlike most isekai, this one actually gives you politics, strategy, and wars that feel like wars, not RPG tutorials. The villains are wild too. The ends look like they crawled out of a nightmare convention, and the fights against them feel intense and unpredictable. This show does not baby you. It goes hard from episode 1 and never stops. Only downside? It ends too soon. Like painfully soon. You will finish all 12 episodes and scream into the void because you want more. And the cliffhanger-style teasing is borderline disrespectful, but it's so worth the ride. If you want an isekai that treats you like an adult with functioning brain cells and a love for carnage, this is the one. Finally, number 1, The Dungeon of Black Company. This anime is capitalism, the series. Our protagonist Kinji is living his dream life of luxury until he gets isekai'd into the corporate equivalent of a dungeon mining company. The man goes from early retirement flex to please let me live until payday in 5 minutes, and it's hilarious. What makes the show so special is how shamelessly it roasts modern work culture. Overworked employees, greedy companies, unpaid overtime. It's all here but wrapped in fantasy slapstick. Kinji is selfish, dramatic, scheming, and somehow extremely relatable. Watching him try to cheat the system only for the universe to punish him is comedy gold. The characters, from Rim the adorable dragon girl to Wang the low-key genius, make the whole journey chaotic and fun. And the world building? Way sharper than you'd expect from such a goofy premise. There's action, there's comedy, there's suffering, mostly Kinji's, and the pacing stays tight all the way through. Every episode hits with new nonsense, new disasters, and new reasons to laugh at someone else's pain. If you want an isekai that's different, clever, and unbothered about moral lessons, this is your winner. And that wraps up 6 underrated 12-episode isekai that deserve way more attention. Let me know which one you're watching first, or which underrated gems I missed. Don't forget to like, drop a comment, and subscribe for more anime deep dives, roasts, and chaotic recommendations. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.